Good day everyone. Today we will be discuss our Unit 1 ICT Competency Standards for Philippine Pre-Service Teacher Education. Let's proceed to Lesson 1 ICT Competency Standards for Philippine Pre-Service Teacher Education. Next, introduction. I summarize this text. If there is one thing that changed the world so fast, it is technology. While there exists technology in the past as non-digital technology, that current digital technology has been a factor that shrunk the world and made it flat. Next, let's proceed to ICT Competency Standards for Pre-Service Teachers, Domain 1. Understanding ICT in Education. The growth of how ICT can enhance teaching and learning. It means be aware of the policies related to ICT and education. Next, Domain 2, Curriculum Assessment. To design learning activities that align with ICT with learning and standards and competencies. Simple to say that to improve the teacher and the students to know the weaknesses or strength of the students, kung saan nga ba sila mahina, kung saan sila malakas, ganon. Next, pedagogy. When we say pedagogy, it means using appropriate technology tools to support and improve learning activities in the classroom. Next, Domain 4, Technology Tools. Technology tools is to enhance and improve the teaching and the learning process. Next is Domain 5, Organization and Administration. Dito na papasok yung stakeholders, parents, and etc. Examples na lamang nito is yung PTA meeting. Dito sa Domain 5, dapat mabisa na silang gumamit ng teknolohiya. Next, Domain 6, Teacher Professional Learning. Meaning that using current and new technologies to gain more knowledge about what to teach and how to teach it effectively. Next, Domain 7, Teacher Disposition. Simple to say, using technology in a respectful, fair, and lawful way while considering its impact on others. Let's move on to ISTE, National Educational Technology Standards for Teachers. Standard 1, Technology Operation and Concept. This means that teachers demonstrate a sound understanding of technology operations and concept. Standard 2, Planning and Designing Learning Environment and Experience. These standards implies that teachers utilize the use of technology to plan and design effective learning environment and experience. Next, Standard 3, Teaching, Learning, and Curriculum. Teachers should be mindful that in the implementation of curriculum plan, they have to include strategies for applying technology to maximize student learning. Standard 4, Assessment and Evaluation. Teacher apply technology to facilitate a variety of effective assessment and evaluation strategies to collect and analyze data to improve instructional practice and maximize students' learning. Next is Standard 5, Productivity and Professional Practice. Teachers use technology to engage in ongoing professional development and lifelong learning and support of student learning. Standard 6, social, ethical, legal, and human issues. Dito na papasok yung mga ethics, mga paggalang sa mga nakakatanda. Next, move on to is the National Educational Technology Standards for Students Standard 1, Creativity and Innovation. This standard will produce students who demonstrate creative thinking, construct knowledge, develop innovative products and processes using technology from existing. Next, Standard 2, Communication and Collaboration. This standard requires students to use digital media and environments to communicate and work collaboratively to support individual learning and contribute to the learning of others. Next, Standard 3, Research and Information Fluency. Students are expected to apply digital tools to gather, evaluate, and use information and plan strategies for inquiry. Next, Standard 4, Critical Thinking, Problem Solving, and Decision Making. These standards expect the students to use critical thinking skills to plan and conduct research, manage projects, solve problems, and make informed decisions using appropriate digital tools. Next, Standard 6, Digital Citizenship. It's required by this standard that every technology students become a digital citizens who demonstrate ethical and legal behavior, exemplified by the practice of safe, legal, and responsible use of information. Next, Standard 6, Technology Operations and Concept. Sound understanding of technology concept, system, and operation is a standard that students should comply with. They are expected to further transfer current knowledge to learning of new technologies. Let's move on to Lesson 2, Understanding the Basic Concept in ICT. Let's proceed. Technology refers to a mix of process and product used in the application of knowledge. Example of this is from pencil to paper to the latest electronic gadgets and tools for practical tasks. Next, ICT literacy means the use of digital technology, communication tools, and networks to access, manage, integrate, and communicate information in order to function in knowledge society. Next, educational technology refers to the use of technology includes both digital and non-digitals. Next, digital literacy. It means simple to say that skills sa pagtuturo. Next, digital learning. Simple to say that pag-aaral kung paano mo gamitin ang isang technology. Next is apps or the online digital tools. Example of this is the Google Apps, mga Zoom, ganyan. Next is instructional technology. Ano yung mga plano at paraan mo sa pagtuturo? Next, software. Ano naman yung mga pangangailangan mo? Yung mga Microsoft Office and Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Next, multimedia. It is a sequential or simultaneous use of variety of media formats in a given presentation of self-study program. Next, internet. Also, World Wide Web or WWW. Next, web access. Example of this, Wi-Fi. Next, webcast. Next is productivity tools. Example of these, Canva for posters. Next, technology tools. Example of these, the PowerPoint. Let's move on to lesson 3, roles of technology for teaching and learning. There are 3 domains of educational technology. The first is technology as a tutor, meaning together with the teacher, technology can support the teacher to teach another person, or technology when programmed by the teacher can be a tutor on its own. Example of this, TV video lesson like that. The second one is technology as a teaching tool. Like a tutor, technology is a teaching tool but can never replace a teacher's. And the last one is technology as learning tool. While the teacher utilizes technology as the tool for teaching, likewise, it's an effective tool for learning, easy and effective. Let's move on to for teachers and teaching. There are numerous roles that technology plays in the job of teachers. As a tool, it has opened wider answers in management of resources and management of learning. The first is technology provides enormous support to the teachers as a facilitator of learning. It transforms a passive classroom to an active and interactive one with audiovisual aids, charts and models, smart classrooms, e-learning classroom which motivate and increase attention level of learners. Next is technology has modernized the teaching learning environment. The teacher are assisted and supplemented with appropriately structured instructional materials for daily activities. Next is technology improves teaching learning process and ways of teaching. This will make the act of teaching more efficient and effective. All learning style can find support from technology so that teaching will be more effective and efficient. Next is technology opens new fields in educational researches. The areas of teaching, testing, and evaluation are enhanced by technology for teaching and learning. Current educational researchers will no longer find difficulties in interpreting tests, assessment, and other evaluation results. Next is technology adds to the competence of teachers and inculcates scientific outlook. Through utilization of theories of learning and intelligence, which are explained in references uploaded in the net, the teaching are encouraged to imbibe skills to source this information with speed and accuracy. Next is technology support teacher professional development. With the demand of continuing professional development for teachers, the availability of technology provides alternative way of attending professional development of online. That will be all ends our chapter 1. Thank you for listening.